Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch something from 1983 I never heard of before. It's called Funny Money. Let's check it out. Here we are in Las Vegas.
Hey, babe, wanna hire a limousine? Wanna go for a ride? I come down to Boca with it.
And with that diversion, this guy's going to steal their stuff. That kid was messing with the mob, and he did not get away.
Barty, you have stolen from us. You put up with a lot of things in life, Barty.
He cuts him up a little bit, and then he kills him. Now, Elizabeth Daly plays Cass. I believe she was in cahoots with that guy who got killed in Vegas, so she hightailed it out of town and is now in London. Now, she deals in phony credit cards, and she goes on a spending spree. Where she meets some high rollers, too.
There's a whole stack of Americans in town. I can get you £200 a night, 250 most nights, with an extra 50 on top if you stay all night with the clients. It's good money.
She gets a maid to open up a hotel room, saying it's her room, and she lost her key. But of course it's not. Inside that room is a stash of stolen credit cards. Here's Ben. Greg Henry plays him. He's a scam artist too.
Yeah, you said you'd be in London. Beethoven.
Well?
I'm Cass. My name's Cass.
Oh, yeah?
Excuse me, can we get some tea, please, for two? No, not a week.
No, get you in a week, unless you set up officially. They figure it out. The hotel dicks all over you, unless he's Ben. And then it's bye-bye and call the cops. So if you're going to work here, watch your ass and steer clear of my action. Trouble I do not need.
Plastic ones.
But she wants to team up with Ben.
I want to spend the next 10 years living a life of luxury off plastic money that ain't mine. So that's why I'm going to set up with you, because you are the credit card king. I don't know all about that. Yes, I'll take the plastic. You show me how to use it.
He's been resistant to joining her.
We'll pool everything and split it, partner. Definitely my type.
Another con.
It's this feeling I get. This great, warm, horny feeling, you know?
Let me do that. I'm better at it than you are.
The two of them decide to have a contest. Who can get the most? They both got the love thing going.
Hey. £4 per minute. Yes, it's very cost effective. Gloria, I want to buy you.
You just did.
Annie Ross is Diana.
Stop it, Diana. You sound like a broken record.
She's his sugar mama.
600 and add it to all the other 600s up and down Parkway. Sanderson, what's she like?
Love con with a gay man.
No kissing, no credit. Perhaps you'd like to think about that while you're gone. Freshen my drink.
She's hiding in somebody's bathroom and she got caught, but this guy's gonna let her get away with it.
All clear. Hay fever. Shocking this time of year.
Well, thanks for letting us in.
My pleasure. You with the boy?
The boy.
Yes. Ben Turtle. The guy you work for. Works for us.
You must be the Bend Hotel I think you told me about. Well, Ben and I are like this.
And my time is time to go.
Go. You'll go when I'm ready for you to go. Stay grateful, Ben.
I think they're falling for each other.
Go on. I'm a piano player, honey. I'm a hack that nobody listens to.
He shows her the ropes, how to doctor up cards and such.
Pictures on the front.
She meets an interesting
I
man.
work for the American Express Company, the Gold Card Division. What a night. We just had our annual dance. Who were you?
Somebody who works for American Express.
I'm Gloria.
I think she likes him.
Gloria! Not my... Gloria! Gloria!
She does what she has to do and leaves him.
Gloria! Help me!
She runs into a little trouble though with that guy again.
Paris!
In Paris! I blew it, Ben!
Grab the cow! That's leaving, okay?
They meet some other people
How much?
I didn't hear you.
I didn't think I heard
who have
the
another
answer.
offer for them.
Okay, how much do you want?
What's the gig?
I think we'd like something different.
They find a pervert.
We decided we'd like something to watch.
To watch?
Yes. We are going to watch you dancing. What will happen now is that slowly, very slowly, you will commence making love to one another, displaying every position of coitus and please.
And that actually does happen. The next day, though, they manage to flee that place, and they steal a suitcase from there.
Mad.
When they get away, they find out that they got the score of their life. They check into a
Don't
hotel.
be long.
I won't. Stay here.
She thinks he's gonna leave with the money and not return. So she drowns her sorrow in a bar and meets a man.
The crook. I mean, not even a parking violation. The computer just comes up with the wrong numbers and that's it. So, feelings of revenge.
Notice he's walking with a cane. And remember the guy at the beginning of the movie who sliced the guy in the desert with his cane?
He's the most wonderful guy in the world.
He's found her.
He plays the piano.
We're a fair organization in general terms, but no one steals from us. What I do now falls into two categories.
He chases her down, slices her up a little bit. But Ben shows up. He did not leave her. Cass tosses the money out the window, and then he takes care of Mr. Kane. In the hospital to tend to her wounds.
And how will you be paying? Take your pick.
All right. Let's talk about this movie called Funny Money. It's something I'd never heard of before. This was sent to me by my pal Marty down in Florida. He said, hey, I'm going to send you this movie and watch it. So we watched it today. It's not available on DVD. This was a DVD-R from a VHS tape. The box has been cut up and put into this thing here. So anyway, what we have here is a 1983 film starring Elizabeth Daily. You might remember her from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, as well as Valley Girl. And a guy named Greg Henry. Annie Ross is also in this as well. She was in Superman 3 and Basket Case 2 and 3, I think. Anyway, we have here is Elizabeth Daily. She plays this woman, Cass is her name. And she's involved in scams. She scams things in Las Vegas. And she decides, after she has a run-in with the mob, she escapes to London, where she hooks up with this guy named Ben, who I'm not exactly sure how she found out about this guy, but he plays a piano in there, and he also is a scam artist. He works in a hotel. Now, she's never worked a hotel before, but she decides she's going to just do her thing there. So when she first gets to London, she has a bunch of stolen credit cards. She uses that sort of thing. That's her big thing, credit cards. And he gets involved with Ben, and both of them, he ends up stealing money from people as well. So they're both scam artists, different things. They have a contest with each other to see who can get the most at one point. It's clear at some point that they're going to become a couple in here. Ben is a little resistant at first, but he just warms up to her eventually. Ultimately, they do get this big score. They have $500,000, and they take off with it. But then this guy from the beginning of the movie who killed somebody in Las Vegas, I think it was her partner, he has found his way to London now and tracks her down. He's looking for her, actually. Gets her an apartment or a hotel room at the end there, and they get into a struggle. Ben shows up. She had thought Ben had left him with the money, but he showed up, and he manages to stab that guy and kills him. Now, the last scene in the movie is Cash. She's in the hospital, and she pulls out some credit cards, stolen credit cards, obviously, as well, to pay for their hospital stay. So, anyway, that's it. Again, I never heard this movie before. There is a movie called Funny Money with Chevy Chase, which came out sometime, I don't know, 2006, 2007, something like that. I don't know. Like I said, this was not available on DVD, and yeah, it's not a bad film. Now, it's I think IMDb listed it as a crime and a drama, but there's a little humor thrown in. In fact, if you look closely, somebody put a comedy sticker right there on this VHS tape. Whatever store this had this movie, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, it's a decent film. Again, it's kind of a strange, odd little relic here that probably not a lot of people have heard of. Again, I never heard of it either, and I don't think this ever showed up on cable, at least not on like HBO, Showtime, the movie channel back in the day, because I was very into those movies back then, and I probably would have noticed it in the cable guide and never saw it. And I was familiar with Elizabeth Daily. She was in Wacko, like I said, Valley Girl. No nude scenes in this movie. Almost a nude male actually in the bathtub, but no nude scenes. That's pretty much it. So anyway, check it out. Funny Money. I'll leave some comments down below. Let me know if you've seen this thing. I bet you haven't, because has anybody else besides me? And of course, Marty. So check it out. Leave some comments. Funny Money. Watch it. Bye.